You're watching Swizzlerz Zone.
Hello, welcome to the stream. We're gonna play some City Skylines. It's been a lot of not Mobcrush. Been a lot of Minecraft, so I needed to play something else, and I was gonna do some City Skylines the other day, and I normally do it on Sundays, but we played so much Minecraft on Sunday that it didn't happen, and by the time I get to it, I made a mistake trying to Twitter something out, and fortunately I totally sent it out early. Oh, she's pretty. Just go give her a like for that. SmashCrafter. Definitely follow her if you're not following her on YouTube. She's got a great channel for Minecraft. If you like Minecraft, I like City Skylines and I like Minecraft. So I do play other games. You are a new subscriber to the channel. You're probably not used to that. I do play other games. I'm a variety streamer. I made a mistake on my tweet. I just sent it out and it's like not even a proper. I hit enter by accident and sent it out early, so I need to like edit it. So we're gonna delete that really fast. Delete that. I'm gonna retweet that. If you haven't followed me on Twitter, definitely do so. You'll know when I go live because I usually put it on live on Mixer. Mixer at www.mixer.com/Swizzlerz. There we go. Woohoo! Thank you, Swizzlerz, for that tweet. Do you want a shout out in the stream? You want to get promoted right there? Then you need to tweet the stream out on your Twitter account. You need to tweet that link right there. Not the YouTube link, the Mixer link. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We have on YouTube right now, we have Minecraft Girl Rocks first. Yes, okay. Sup, everyone? Jean Ferre Kuman. But hi, welcome to the stream. Just making sure everything is done. We are good to go. If you're new to this, we're gonna play game view now. Take a moment to flip over there, and yeah, just ate a little bit of food. So this is a newer city. It's not the cool big city we were on a while ago. It's a little bit smaller. It's nighttime currently in the city, so we'll hit play on it so it just gets going. And it's a new city. Kind of the goal with this city will be to not use as much high density in it, whereas my other cities have always been high density and compressed down. But they look really cool, but in all reality, I want to kind of spread out further across the map. So I want to use a mixture of densities, mostly lower densities, and then higher density in some parts just to make towers like show up. So for instance, doing low density around that area with a bit of high density and stuff there. This is the entrance to our town as they come in right now. It's a big, you just did 2 hours, John? Nice, nice. Unfortunately, some of the traffic goes this way right when it comes into the industrial park and splits. It's not the most best designed system for a city. I do need another connection. Currently that is our only in and out onto the whole city. But we have different areas. Like if we take you down, this is kind of like the downtown as it's forming. That's where the university is. We got some area to develop yet in that area. I've got some high density there. Probably going to be offices up here. Actually, we'll zone that right now. Oh shoot, I missed it. Sup, mixed streamers, thank you for that tweet, I appreciate that. Thank you for that retweet. Yeah, that bot gets me all the time. Almost all the time. It must be botted on me. Oh no, the city saved. Packaging. Kind of a nice little start to a city, you know? The whole design of it was a development. We were going to have development and some industrial. Like if I go to the design coloring, you'll see the commercial around there because there's so much noise. But the commercial's supposed to be along the road. It just isn't fully done yet. As the road will eventually go off other directions. The garbage, don't buy the corner on the map entrance of the freeway. It's a full-on recycle. It is. Oh, that's not good. Not enough room. Well, we can't empty it out because we don't have the ability. It's not garbage. It's actually that's the cemetery, man. I think we have another cemetery. I think That's a garbage there. That's full. But it could be full. It's just there's nowhere for the stuff to go. That's the problem. That definitely is the problem. We have like this intercity light highway. That's kind of what I want to partially work on a little bit today. I just ended the last stream, I think, when I was building, and I built this little connection across for this road to go across there. The idea for this would be eventually go around and then up here somehow. Not totally sure. I might cross over here somehow over a bridge over to that side and then connect up with the main highways possibly. I'm not totally sure yet. Where I'm at is I want to turn this into some form of an interchange. How I'm going to do that with the water here, I don't know. I don't know. Only one is watching. Yeah, John's watching. He's over on Mixer right now. John is here too. That's what happens in Minecraft, you know. I don't always just play Minecraft, so if you play Minecraft, everyone's gonna get the alert. Oh, he's playing Minecraft. Let's go watch him. But I'm not playing Minecraft, so they didn't get the alert. I haven't finished the rail line here. This is the rail line that we're working on. It's gonna go somehow across along here, and I've got to connect that up. That's one of the things I was working on last day, and I got to about here. This is the other half of it, so I'm not sure how I'm gonna pass through here because the boats too go through here. So like this one, I made the boats have an overpass to get to the dock, so I might do something like that, and then the rail then will go along and goes over this side. Unfortunately, it curves too fast. I might have to adjust that. It's like curves and then curves out too quickly. But that's all we can do. And then it goes into a tunnel, comes across, and then there will be a bypass the station here. I want to connect those two stations from there to there, so there's a station going across between the two, but that's another project to work on. So one of the few things we could work on today. Another is, I swear I went and built this here, but I haven't. No, I actually haven't done it. I thought about how I'm going to do it here. I don't know if I'm going to do it the way I was thinking anymore because this is very hilly. If I go topography view, I'll show you the topography on this map. This map is very much hills. Like, that's a steep hill. Yeah, no, I won't be able to do what I was thinking. It's like a massive mountain, and this is a massive mountain here. It's daytime. Let's take it in. Let's really enjoy the daytime. Get off this view, topography off, and then let's take the sunrise, and then really just enjoy this for what it is. I turn off my light. Oh, it's so nice. It's so beautiful. John, hi. You jumped over to YouTube? Awesome. Thanks, man. You can keep Minecraft Girl Rock interested. So that's this city. That's this new one I've been working on. I do want to work on it more. It's got a lot of mountains. I think we're going to have a lot of interesting sections when it does get finished. The sunrise is so pretty. And in time, I think it's going to look like a really nice looking city. But right now we only have the 2 squares. I'm trying to work with the 2 squares where we're at right now. Like if I take her up and I put her in topography view, you can kind of see the whole map is riddled with mountains. Whoa. I can't move my mouse the way I want it to do. Probably because it's so far up. But yeah, it's all mountainous. Like the whole map is mountainous. Mountains, mountains. There's some flat grounds over here along the freeway there. Maybe we might get that freeway one day, might redirect it around, I don't know, something. I think that's one thing we should probably plan for is a bypass freeway. Because the other freeway goes along this route. That's what I kind of think should run along here, a bypass between the two. So getting control of this square, and this square just to make a connection eventually. There's a lot of squares of just hills and mountains, so it's kind of going to be tricky. Tricky. But where I think we're best to go for is more waterfront area, like over here. We're working on an alpine map. Now we only have the two has the least amount of building space map mountains. Oh? I'm sure I can build on this map. I just have to really build on it. Like, I gotta take over this area and start doing developments up it, all the way up the mountain. There's building space. I can see it. I just have to envision it. And the thing is, I just don't have the squares yet, and I don't want to claim the squares, but I could take a square right now. The question is, where do we want to go? Do we want to go connections for water? Right now, there isn't much land to get for that square, so I don't really want that. You're back, Micro Girl Rocks? Awesome. That square would be good for eventually to have access to the waterfront, but we're not in the population to take advantage of that. We only have 12,000 people. Basically, population-wise, so we can get access to the waterfront is got to be 32,000 for that one. A basic cargo harbor is 24,000. So we got to double the city's size. So that area isn't a really good investment in this time. I think what we're gonna have to do is probably look at I think going this direction probably. Either this way or this way. This way has some land around the road there, which we could develop and then utilize the highway more. I think that might be the next area. Or we take this one and connect our road across, but then it's going to bring a bunch of traffic off this highway is going to come along in. And I'd rather not connect to that highway yet, because that's just going to cause a traffic congestion in the city. Without having a freeway built along, we'd need this square, and then we could, say, redirect all of that this way. Then we'd be able to maybe do something, but I think that square is going to be the next one. I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you guys like the idea of taking the top square or the bottom square? Or possibly a mountainous square that's useless, or maybe this top of this mountain, which is quite useless, I think. In time it might be useful, but either this one, or this one. You guys decide, let me know in chat, and then we'll eventually build there. But I'm going to start working on a spot where the rail line is going. It's got to go across this area. Sorry, John. You can build on a small, randomly spaced on the verge now. The open tiles. Random space? Well, they have this open tile there, but I was saying in future, do you think we should develop this direction for the main highway access? Or should we go towards this access here and connect up this highway? What do you think? Personally, I kind of like the idea of going this direction and pushing more that way and preparing for a bypass road and building a bypass road into the mountain, but that's just what I was kind of thinking. You have almost enough space that we could run something around and prepare for it. This would be like big highway bypass. Right over top of this hill, around, and over, and then it would have a connection right here, I think. Right about there would be an interchange. Back there, and then when it go right to the highway. Then maybe it could go eventually curve this way or something. I'm not sure. But that's just kind of what I was thinking. I don't know. But I would like to work on that and try to make this one a bit better. The crazy hill here is a little unrealistic. It's like, ooh, look at that. Boom, they're down. That's part of things. But I really want to work on also the rail line, getting the rail lines done. 53% is buildable. I know that. You said that. We just have to pick the spots to build. That's the thing. Where are we going to build next? Turn on anarchy and... do some anarchy movements right there. Six, 9, 12. Get to 12. And I think I gotta break that back a little bit. We're gonna go there, and then we'll start moving it up. There we go. I'm gonna raise it up there. Get that down to regular, and let's turn off beam bending. All right, a little movement right there. Raise it up a bit. That'll work. Fortunately, it glitched right there. That's a bit of a glitch. There we go. I think that's working now. I'll see. Do small. Yeah, it definitely is a rapid river, I will say. See, the boats are kind of the main transportation right now. I've got a boat transportation network going on right now. We've got a lot of boats going around. And then what I did is I started building pedestrian walkways like this. Instead of making quick ways for them to go across at certain points. So they can go from here to the boats, back to here, and then they go across, and then they can walk up right up to this area and do the shopping. It's just like a quick way for them to get up to here and then down to here, and then they can go across. And then they can walk around from here. And from here they can walk over to the railroad station. Like, I got the train system here, so it's a good connection there. We also got another one going on. Well, there's a boat stop down here with an access that goes up to the mountain for the cable cars up to here. And I made another cable car crossing over here where they go from this high density area and it comes across and it turns or something. Yeah, turns right here. Is it already nighttime in the game? Wow, the time is going fast. Wow, day just went so quickly. Wasn't that much time. You're back, John. Awesome. Welcome back. Walking is major for relieving congestion. Yes, it is. And we have this walking area here where they can go from the cable cars to the street cars again on this side. So I made a cable car crossing there. You feel like a doctor giving advice? Well, this is in one of my newer cities. It's not as crazy as my big 240,000. I want it to be more of, if you were here for the beginning part, I want it to be more of a make sure this doesn't go up. I need to be straight. I want it to be straight. So where's my 90-degree angle? 180, right there. Ah. There we go. We're going to have the railroad go across. It's going to go across there. And now we got to bring it down in height to there. And then we got to take it off of that. Oh shoot, we have our step up. There we go. We're going to start the step there on the ground, and we're going to take that and we're going to raise it up just a little bit. Just a little bit. So now we're going to take this rail line around. I mean, previous sentence sounded like I would come from a doctor. Okay. Well, I feel like a doctor in this game. I have this thing. It's my favorite mod in the world. It's called Move It. And I can do things that are pretty cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on a piece of road right now with Move It. And you'll see what I'm talking about. We're going to click on that section right here. And we're going to change that to a different type of road. Actually, I need to be on the right type of road to do it. So we're going to go like that. And that. And that. That's what we're going to do. For now, in time, this might be a bit different, but we're going to move it. I'm going to start by moving this piece this way. And I'm going to move this piece over here more. And then we're going to move this and curve it around kind of like that. So it curves and goes up. And when we pull this out a bit more, because we had a railroad coming through, and the railroad's here. And we've got to bring it back down because it's too high. How do you like the band concert? I haven't got it yet, John. I don't even know where it is in the game yet. You'll have to show me. We're going to put it in this, on this map. This will be the first map we add that DLC. Thank you for reminding me, John. I was thinking about it before the stream. John gave me the DLC for the band concert, so I'm excited to try it out. I haven't played it with Rip yet. I know it's somewhere in here. Where exactly, I'm not 100% sure, but we will definitely be doing it. I think a tunnel should go to that section there. But we should probably tunnel the first piece. Alright, let's go out of this mode now. Yeah, it kind of works. Big tunnel through that big rock outcropping. And now we just got to move it a little bit away from there. Just so we can do this right. And I think what we're going to do is remove this piece here, and we're going to bring this down just a bit. And then we're going to come in and edit that piece and put that back to ground level. And then that's going to be a raise there as we take the railroad around underneath. And kind of dropping the elevation, so Gotta bring it back up to the right elevation. And we'll put it there. We've just got to connect now those two rail lines. Who here likes MC5? MC5, I don't know who that is. If you want to Twitter me their link, then I'll definitely take a look at it after the stream, but I don't know who that is. How... Look in the monuments and buildings? Monuments and buildings. Unique buildings. Tourism. This is another one, the sports stadiums. John gave us that. Oh, there it is. The concert. Festival area. Ooh. Well, that's cool. We'll definitely have to put it somewhere in the map. Where at this moment, I'm not totally sure yet. I think we will have to buy a map probably just to do it. Look at the noise area. The initial red, we might have to give it a special spot right along like a main highway, like over here or something. I don't know. Well, we're going to have a big highway coming through here, so that'd be a good spot to put it. Modern Combat 5. Modern Combat. I think I had Modern Combat 4 on my phone at one time, but I haven't played Modern Combat 5. That was a long time ago. That was so many years ago. I haven't played it in years. That railroad right there is a bit high. Just a little bit on the up and up, kind of. I want to get flooded here, but there's a good chance this water ever floods, this rail line would be stopped. So we got to connect these lines. So let's get those lines done. I'm thinking of just drawing the line really fast. And then we'll adjust the elevation after. See how it went all funky? Yeah, I don't want it to be higher so much. And we're going to move it again with Move It. Best mod in this game ever made, I think. Combination between it and Anarchy for the two of the best mods. And, oh, look at that jump we have going on. We have that much of a raise. And I think we're going to take that spot down just a bit. Let's start to raise it up as it climbs up the mountain to get to that point. I think that's not so bad. Take this spot down just a little bit more. There we go. We now have a rail line connecting. So we can go and turn this on. And look at the people get happy there. We can go this direction and turn on the next one, and that's going to be over here. Now what we need to do is make the lines. So hopefully it's right. And we're going to make a train line. We're going to make a train line go between the two. Oh, we got a third one I forgot. My bad. Well, that's a train cargo terminal. So that won't work. We don't have cargo terminals yet, more than one. So let's go and delete that line. We'll connect that transportation line from there, and we'll connect it back again. There we go. That would just be another one. Use an asteroid to make a stadium for the concert? No, I don't want to do asteroids and bomb everything in destruction, destroying it. We'll do something eventually. There we go. How fast do they go around that corner? See, that corner's pretty tight. I kind of feel like that's too tight of a corner, but the main line, I want the main line to feel like it's more steady curve, but that's a pretty tight curve right there. And that will take them all the way down to this station. And then they can load up people and go back the other way. But now that we got some stuff going on, I'm going to give them some high density commercial in and around the station. Just so we get some development going on there. We have a huge demand for business right now, so we're going to go and put in some more offices there. We're also going to give them a nice working area here. We're going to get a little more offices in this city than our other cities before. And that way that attracts people to take the state train to go to work that way. I think what we're going to do next is we're going to develop this area. Wasn't going to build there, but decided I think I'll build there. And there, and there. We'll develop that whole area. And the back side of that, we're going to develop that and this stretch here. This one's probably not. It's a developable area there. You're definitely getting a lot of traffic build up here. I think it's time to make some changes. How do we have controls on this road? Alright. Now on those turn that way. This guy goes this one. This one only goes this way. And that direction will make straight through. And who's going to access that road? Okay, we're going to allow that one to turn left there. Actually, take away that option. That one could turn that way. And something like that. Too much traffic already building up on this side. You gonna hit it? Yeah, no problem. Shame I didn't notice the stream I was going to go to before I was going to sleep. Well, thanks for stopping by, Miro. I just started it. Normally I do this on Sundays, and I usually go 8 hours playing this game sometimes, 8-10 hours straight. And I just thought, well, you know what? I'm going to move it to Saturdays. Try that out for a while. And I'll see how it goes with the other games and times and see what happens. But for now, I just thought, well, I'm going to play a little bit today. Because I kind of promised to play it, and I had said it a few days ago. I'm like, I'm going to play it on Saturday, and I think John was pleasantly waiting for me to play. Because I haven't played at the stadiums yet, or not the stadium, sorry, whatchamacallit there. What did I do wrong there? Oh no, that's the main line. I messed that up. Main line is not supposed to have that kind of a split. Oh, we gotta pause this. Main line's supposed to feel as if it does not curve. There we go. Precision is everything when it comes to this game, or things will not look right. I'm still working on getting better at precision in it, but that's why I have precision engineering. It's a great mod. We're gonna take this, go like that. There we go. Also having a longer space so you can have a space train between the turns, so that if two trains are coming into the station and one parks here waiting for the other one to leave, there's space. It's another thing I'm trying to do now, going forwards. I failed on that side, as you can tell. I didn't have space for it. Alternatively, I could have made 2 tracks or 3 tracks, and I didn't really have the space for that either. But we have what we have. I put the railroad in at last moment, trying to squish it in where I wasn't really doing that with other areas. I don't know how much I like that curve, but kind of works right about there. Then they come through and fly through, and eventually we'll have this turned on, but not yet. Not yet. We have a fire on right there. Someone heard my hiccup. Where are we got for fire supplies right now? We got fire watches on. We don't have good fire coverage here or down in here, or this area. This area is good, so maybe we're gonna give them another fire station somewhere around in the city. Let's maybe go put one in right in this area. That should help with coverage. Wow, time is going much faster. I wonder if I turned off rush hour. I might have turned off the rush hour mod. That could be why time's going so quick. Gisard, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the city. Sorry, how long have I muted myself? My bad, I didn't realize that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Here I'm talking about what I'm doing. I'm going to make an at-grade crossing right here. But we're going to keep the main line raised and elevated because I don't suspect there'll be a lot of trains coming along this route. So at-grade crossing at that point isn't a huge deal to me. We do have a tree we need to remove right there. One of the bugs that's with my mods is the trees don't disappear when I build the roads. Now that we have gotten... What the heck did I just delete? A tree made that big a difference. Now that we got this area, I think we're going to put high density in this area. I know I said I was going to try not to do as much high density. I'm going to put light residential on this street and this street. This street, as well as all the way along here. In this area. We're going to give them high density right there. Just for now. And then we'll go light residential. Seth, thank you for that follow. Appreciate that. On Mixer, or that was on YouTube, I think. Thank you for that follow on YouTube. Appreciate that as always. I'll wait for this to develop now. It'll take a while. What were we? So we got that part kind of planned for the future because eventually, well, the railroad's going to go somewhere. The railroad definitely is going to be the main line for like all the harbors that will be eventually along this area over here. That's what this kind of road is going to be for, access to the harbors, so traffic will be coming up this road big time. So it's kind of a bit of space being left for it so it can be upgraded to a more major route. Well, even though we're kind of routing the main routes go here, and it's going to become a crossing. That this area has to be raised up. It's not where we want to be. We still got tree anarchy on because I can see stuff in the middle of the roads. I know tree anarchy is off. See right here? It says OFF. I don't know if you can see it, but it says off. No, it's a bug, man. It's a bug with one of my other mods, but I think it's probably that one too. And it's just something I got used to, John. I just kind of like live with it, right? This whole area needs to be raised up. Because we're going to have this go across and over. And it's going to go right above this railroad. There's going to be a bridge going across. I know the cars look funky, but I might turn it into another thingamabobber later. I'll just raise up this one right now. I just want to get to the right height, so I have it ready to be put in. Right now, that's kind of... I never actually built where the intersections are going to be on the main road, but like this section is probably not going to be dirt. It'll probably be dirt up to about here, and then it's going to turn into bridges as it goes across to this side. And then we're going to build on that side of the map eventually, but that's what that access is for. I need more subs. Yeah, I need to play more Minecraft is what I need to do. Then I'll get more people to subscribe, but thank you, Sal. Check my building anarchy and props. Check my building anarchy and props. Building anarchy there. Could. Topography, lines, road. Where's my building tree anarchy? Here we go. Unhide all props level. Anarchy is always on. Anarchy on by ignore. Anarchy is always on. I just have toggle Shift P. That's that one. But you said building anarchy. Oh my goodness. It could be something to do with something else. Prop snapping, maybe. Who knows? It's one of the mods. Too many mods. What I need to do is disable all the mods and go back to the days we used to play, what's it called? Vanilla City Skylines. Remember the time, John, you're like, you should get this mod. I'm like, I don't play with mods. I'm not going to use mods. Well, I should watch one of those old streams, go back to there and be like, yeah, I'm not going to play with mods. And guess what I do all the time? I play with mods. This, isn't well planned. It's, being that it's a major road. I think I might just have intersections like this at it. I don't know. I do want to turn this one into an interchange because I don't really like the hill being as bad as it is, but I'm not sure how I'm going to do it. At least the traffic is a bit better at this side now. Just a little bit better. How's our power doing? Wow, where's my other mod disappeared? I used to have a mod right here too. It must have disabled. That's strange. We do have power. I'd have to go through all my stuff and make sure I have things turned on next time I stream, or maybe things have been disabled or no longer active mods since they've done their updates and changes to the game, but transit looks okay. I thought it was nighttime. Or is that just the mountain darkness? Oh no, that was nighttime. Now it's morning time. That's what's going on. We have some stuff going on. Topography. There we go. We have definitely a massive mountain. How to do this? This will be tricky. One, we don't have any space with the water being right there. Like, this highway is built right on the edge of that mountain. And we don't really have any space for anything. So, we're just going to have to make it in the air. So, an off-ramp is going to come off there. I think we'll go up to, say, 21 height or 24 height. Turn on some anarchy for it. Now be the overpass there. Something like that. Probably have to do some adjustments to it over there later on. Just for now, it looks really weird. And as we come up, probably going to have crossing right about, say, here. And I just watch it in the dead trees. You got a double tree in the train yard. Oh, I do. There's a lot of dead trees everywhere, John, with this map, unfortunately. Now, I got that one out of that one. The other train yard is possible we have a dead tree in it or two. I don't actually see it. Okay, we have one there. And let's check out the other train yard. Good eye that you saw that other one. I missed that one completely. It's an annoying part of this mod, but yeah, I'm gonna do something like that for this access. It's gonna be done a little bit better. And from here, we're gonna have that. I want to bring that down now. What we need is a nice, good a wall of some sort, but I don't have that mod. Holy, did you see that car go past that fast? Like, wow, that was fast. Definitely look funky. Roads do some interesting things on hills in this game. You're back again? Welcome back. So this will be the updated interchange from this road here. So this road's gonna then go have a road up. I think we're gonna put it, bring it up. We're gonna redirect it maybe. Yeah, let's redirect it up to... I don't know what I'm going to do with that road yet, but well, we'll redirect it that way. There we go. We'll do an adjustment on the wind farm there. I think that will work. Something like that. A little bit crazy, but it'll take out this really crazy road here. Definitely will be better than that what we had. Take out that piece, and that piece. Say goodbye to that. They now have a kind of a proper interchange going on now. Kind of a proper interchange. It's a little bit better than what we had. That uneven one we used to have was a little worse. Go underground. Did it rain? Yes, it did, Brad. Just a bit of rain today. Welcome to the stream. You rock and roll Birdie's mad at me. Birdie's mad at me? Oh, yeah, that's the new Birdie. It goes fire red, yeah. There we go. So now we have ourselves a little more proper of an interchange done for there. And it'll go to the main road here, which will give them better access to that point, versus them coming up and wondering where they go left or right at that point. So there we go. I think that works. On-ramps are back, and then they can whip down that section of road. And you know, there's some people that even take the upper highway here, and they want to drive. You know what we don't have in the city yet? I don't think we have a single one of these guys. Yeah, we did not put a single one in. So where are we going to put the first one? I think we'll put it, well, that's a prime real estate. It's flat ground. Flat ground is definitely not where you want to put that. I think we'll probably put it somewhere not as important. Give him the job down here. Space already occupied. Turn on anarchy, because I need some anarchy to place it. It's going to cause a lot of traffic wherever they are, so maybe we'll put them in an industrial area. I'm trying to open this area up because I want to put the highways through here and stuff. We might put a bypass road along here at some point. There was an update to the Xbox and you don't know why. There's always an update to the Xbox, and I know why. Because they want to update it and make it better. Better together. It's coming, man. My Xbox is updated every day, probably, well, not every day. Almost every 3 weeks I get updates. Alright, we're going to put one on that side of the city. And to make traffic a bit better, we are going to place one on this side of the city over here. One thing we do not have yet is taxis. We have not put a single taxi in yet. So I think taxis are another thing we're going to need to put in. We're having a power outage. Time to get some more power. We have this awesome mountain here, so those mountains are massive. Slope is too steep. I was going to say, it's pretty bad when the slope is too steep and I have anarchy on. It says the slope is too steep. Definitely too steep. We're going to put one over there in that spot. We'll put another one over there. Those ones make 8. These ones make like 0 power. We're going to make 20 out here, but we're not out there yet. I don't know if we can do that. We can. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It's letting me build outside the map. Well, if that's the case, I'm going to build like 4 or 5 of them. And we're going to put one right over there to connect them together. Look at that. That just gave us great power. 20, 40, 60, 81. It's over 100 more power. Consumption is almost half of our consumption right there in the city. That's going to be a lot better. Did I have that mod turned on? I turned off that mod, but did I turn on the editing outside the map mod? Oh, no, I can't build outside the city limits, but it allowed me to place power outside city limits, so. What about highways? Can't do that outside the city limits. I don't know. Must be one of those bugs. We've got a bit of towers going on here. Just around here, which is good. I wanted a mixture of density to area. Look at that. I think it's our first commercial tower. Ooh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's take a look at that. If I could turn off the night light, that'd be nice. How do we turn off the night light again? EML. There we go. Now all we have to be like is look at the city at night. So much better. It's a start. Place my water turbines in a straight line. That's what you think? Could do that. Can't replace them. They're outside of the map, so I don't know why. But they are. Ooh, that's our first interchange we've ever built in the city, and it's so normal. It's like the most normal interchange I've ever done. Crazy, you build a road and the traffic will actually show up on it. Another thing to keep in mind, we actually have not done in the city. We do not have a subway station yet, nor a subway line. That's a whole another thing we could be doing. We have trains that go this way. Trains that go this way. We have a main train line that goes all the way across from side to side. We don't have any buses yet over here. I think we could probably put in some buses. I think I could do a bus line. And let's connect the line. We're gonna go that street to that street to that street. And this should cause a bit of changes to this area. And we're gonna go this way. I didn't get that whole area, so let's go off that one. Go this way, and we're gonna go run all the way down here. First, we'll put a stop there. Then we're gonna come in over here. That way, that way, that way, that way. There we go. Now that area has a bus. What is my PC setup? An i7 16 gigs of RAM and something or other like that. It's not bad. It can run the city game and live streaming up to about 200,000, close to 170, 2,000. And at that point, the game becomes too much for my computer to handle, all the people and the live streaming at the same time. I definitely need a second PC if I want to play this game past 200,000. We've tried tweaking it, turning things off, limiting the frames per second, dropping the quality. Hence why the game, you'll see the quality isn't the highest. It's because this game takes so much resources, and if I'm live streaming it, it's hard on the PC too, right? Still looks okay to me though. I like it. This area's happier though that we brought in busing. I think what we're going to give them is some offices because they want some work. So we're going to give them some offices right here. Nice big section of offices. Not the only side of the city that's going to have offices, the other side. And we're going to clean up this power line that's no longer needed as temporary. Placed in. Now that we have people living in and around here, we'll give them some nice offices. What we need is some forest industry, and there's a beautiful forest here, but I want to turn that all into houses, I think. I really foreseen more industry on this side. To follow the industry that's already there. They don't have the rail line there, they have the rail spot over here. And
I wanna follow you. I wanna follow you.
Thank you for the follow, Magic Nose Goblin. Thank you for that follow on Mixer there. I appreciate that. Definitely appreciate it. I think we're gonna work on something else. There we go. I'd like to take this road highway across so we can start developing over there, but I don't want to push that way. John's got amazing PC. Oh. X8 cores. He can maxes this game. I've never actually maxed the game myself, but he has. I think that works a lot better connecting that to this road here. So the traffic can go around that way, or they can go around this way and come up. Really want to figure what we're doing with this, because the highway there is supposed to curve and come along, and I don't know. I think it's going to come across some form of bridge somehow through here and show up, connect up over here somehow with the main highway. But I don't have that area yet for it. Ooh, no, we have a water problem. We don't have enough sewage outputs. We need another output. And we need a water input. Definitely need an input. People are out of water. Well, that's not nice. That's not nice at all. We're just going to put that one back on there because that's basically where it was. And we'll just have to go to the other side of the map. Which is alright to me. We're just running out of spots to put the water, which is okay. Oh, no. I only make enough as I needed, John. City is in the green. Why? I don't want to spend money that I don't need to spend. I could spend some money and upgrade to water treatment and do proper water treatment. That's for sure. And then watch that go online. Having proper sewage treatment would be better than not. Versus putting raw sewage out into the water. And that should help with... oh yeah, we're in the green now. 2 of them rolling. In our last city we have like 6 or 7 of them, and then we dammed it and turned it into money making, which it might be a spot to dam one of these rivers and really flood a whole area. Make a big lake, so I'm kind of thinking. But I have a heavy traffic ban on this area, because the traffic was trying to turn here and go across instead of around on this road. So I had to heavy traffic ban this whole area, just to stop them from doing that route. But it's a nice little city already, I think. I think. And yeah, where does this road go after this? Do we go up the mountain? Do we just dead end it? Oh no, we must have had a fire here at some point. There's a lot of burnt down trees. Must have had a fire there. It's not good. Then put water tanks in 8 of them. 8 water tanks. I don't know. Thinking about where we're going to go with these roads. We don't have much. I think this road's going to come this way. What I think I'm going to do with it. We'll take out the upper road there for now. One I never got to. Ah! What happened there? That's going to be one access. I think that could be an access. Woo, we just got a bigger city. We could take a bigger loan. Woohoo! Grand city, 15,000 people. On the unique buildings, we got traffic park, locomotive halls. Cool. 7 instances of multi-platform station. A boat museum, construct a ferry port. monuments. Achievements can't get to the next. Alright. I think we're gonna lower that road down just a bit right there. Take that one down over there just to make it look a bit better. Got the dead trees going on as usual. Take out the dead tree. Take out the next dead tree. Just gotta clean it up. I don't have that mod on. What the heck? Where is the rock? Where's the rock? Here we go. That's gonna be one route. Aside from there'll be eventually a highway pass coming across that way, but that will be kind of where they think that's gonna end up going. And not sure where else we're gonna go. This is where we are, and that's our developable land, and that area is our developable land. Maybe up over here. Work over here a little bit. No one's going to want to live around here because of that noise, but buy more land. Yeah, it very much will be something we end up doing. But I want to work with the land we have. We have a lot of land still. I think we're going to make this like a mountainous kind of area. Can't really develop up on top of that much more, except for right about here. See, there's all that developable land there. Also on this side here. But this I think could turn into some form of industry park. Ah, that's what we could put up here. Nice dirty industry. I haven't really planned out how this is going to work. I think we're going to have an interchange here eventually. Kind of similar to what we got going on over here. But yeah, this area could definitely be... I do want places to work right now, so this very well could become a quick industry park right up here. This whole area. What's what we're going to do? They want places to make money, so we'll give them that. Definitely give them that. And we're not going to make a tree industry or healthy industry. It's just going to be typical dirty industry. And then we're going to turn it to offices on the side over here. As we get over this way, we'll hit them up with some light commercial on this side of the road all the way in about there, and I'm not going to worry about the rest. Actually, we'll put some commercial there so they could have some shopping spots. Steamy, more Steam controls needs this. Oh. We were asking earlier, what land should we buy if we were going to buy any land? No one actually really has helped decide where we should expand the city next. I have some ideas on where I'd like to see the city go, and some reasons to it. So we can take a look at the future development areas. Right now, this is where we're at. We've got this direction. Eventually, when we get to 24,000, I'd like to buy some land here so we can have shipping to ships, and then we can connect our rail line that we built from the spot here. I want to bring the rails all the way over into this area too eventually. Just haven't got there. Just not there yet. And eventually have a spot for like trains to go to, but We're not there, but we will be. We will be. At some point. Takes time. But the other option is to go here because we have this nice highway. And there's a lot of land along this mountainous area here. A lot of land there and a lot of land along here. We can do developments along the river. I would thought that would be good to maybe take this side so we can extend the downtown area here, and then I could start the road bypass plan that's going to go and connect this highway to this highway over here, or how that's going to connect. I don't know if we're going to connect it way back here, but that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 tiles away. That's a long ways away. Oh, by the tile straight line across the map. Yeah. I don't know if I want to buy that one, though. It'd be good because we could easily use this area to develop around connecting the downtown. But, like, I want to bring the rail lines up over to there. So that would be good for that. I really think this would be a better development area. And this would just give us access to the other highway, which would bring more traffic into the city, causing more traffic problems until we built a bypass highway, which we don't really have the space for yet. Nor do I have the mod turned on that allows me to just build the highway off the map, which I could do. I could, in all reality, go delete, snap down piece and start drawing lines across, and then snap, and make a connection, but building off map. But I have that turned off, but oddly, that mod's turned off, but I guess what? I was able to place these on over the edge, so it makes me wonder if that mod is still on. I wonder how many people take the train per day. 285 passengers a week. That means someone's taking that train. Some people are walking here and waiting for this train. Probably helps that we made a bus line there. How many take it? 137 take a week here. This is all offices. But yeah, that would be nice to have that area, because then we can start building out that way and really connect all that land that way. So if we were to build in the straight line, John, I'd probably take this square just so I could like plan the road or how it's going to work, how the connector road highway is going to work. But there's a big mountain in the way, so do we build it on this side, or do we build it on that side and plan for it to go along that side and around that mountain or something, or over top? I don't know. Not sure. Or do we take a route here and bring the highway around here? You know, and down and all the way up and over and then over this way. And bring it traffic at this direction? I'm not totally sure. I don't know. We're stuck in a mountain. We don't really have any space to build, so that's why we must build on the mountains we have, like here. And open that up. Open that all the way up. And yes, high density residential probably would be better on this map to be done more. But I'm going to go a little bit more with this for now. Give them some places to live. And right there, as we don't have the greatest coverage, where's the hospital coverage on this area? Over there. So we'll give them, we're going to put a hospital up here. Fire coverage, we'll give them that. Police coverage, well, we'll give them that. School coverage, we're going to give them that. What we don't have is a nice high school coverage, so actually we do. We have a high school right there. Could always bring in a new school. Where do we demolish houses? Sorry, houses. We're gonna put a school right there. Get them better coverage in that area. That should work. Jordan Larock. Yeah, that's how you pronounce it. Welcome to the stream. We do not have any high school coverage on this map. We could put one right about there. That should cover this whole area and that area, which should be good because that would give us more coverage for more students to go to high school instead of it being pretty much maxed. And I don't know why they're so unhappy. Well, they don't really have any parks in this area, so let's give them a park. Maybe we'll give them my second favorite park. Put a park up here now. That area. And cheat and put a park there that doesn't need a park, but we'll give them a park. Guys want a park too. That should help out a bit. Yeah, the nicest neighborhood for parks is really like this area here. Pretty much really nice. These guys are looking for workers now. We do not have enough people to work all this new industry in this area. So they definitely want people. Give them a little bit of high density around here. It's not going to be anything big, but we'll get them some staff. These windmills are going to make too much noise, so we're going to take these ones out. You're back. Welcome back. We're just working on some of this mountainside, which is like the only mountainous area in the game you can really develop on. I think we're going to give them some high density up here. No, we don't have the don't really have a place for them to easily get places without driving, but they could drive. We're just going to make them drive. Always put a subway through there. One thing we did not build is any subway in the city. But if we built a subway, would it go from here, here, to here, to here, maybe? Like that route. We already have a train going this route over here. We got the boats already going between, but we don't have a subways. Oh, you know what we could have really done? That's mountain. We could get people up there. I know how to do this. Let's go and put in some mass transits. Here we go. Go from down here. Put in a stop right here. And we're going to end it right over here. So, we're going to connect that one first. We'll go from that route to that route. Then we're going to go cable car from that side. There we go. So these guys are going to have a cable car route that goes crazy all the way over the place. Definitely crazy. Move this over here a little bit and see if that fixes that cable car. No. There we go. So we want to see. We want to see the tower. So we're going to have a cable car route that goes all the way from there to here, and then we're going to bring people across over to here. So kind of just another route to get the people going places. That way they can transport through the city, through the mountainous areas. It's almost like, and they're really fast, these cable cars. Once they get going, they turn on. And not sure why that one hasn't turned on. This one's turned on, but this one isn't running. Maybe it's too much anarchy running on it. Oh, no, no, no. It might be just too much anarchy. Let's adjust this power line. That would be better. We did that. See whether or not that fixes itself. What the heck? Come on, cable cars, make it all the way. I got 16 gigs of RAM. 16. It's enough to do live streaming for the most part. And to play this game. Just gotta check what time it is, gentlemen. It's almost 10 o'clock, so I'm going to be cuddling it at night pretty shortly for the night. Let's just check it out for the traffic, because it's a short city Skylines because I had to work today. We definitely are having traffic problems in this area. This area here. This area here. And our main roads pretty much are our only entrance in and out of the city right now. Until we get 10,000 more people. So, I think it's doing pretty good. It's, for the most part, handling it. It's handling it pretty good. Pretty well. I might just change this road here. Oh, we definitely are having some tree problems as usual. How I miss those trees, I don't know. I think they just appear sometimes. You go around, it's like, oh, there's some more trees that glitched. You're off to bed, John? I'm going to see if hot air balloons in the morning, so I have to get up early. Really nice. That'd be fun. I wanted to put the park in for you today, but I don't know where exactly we're going to put it because there's going to be a lot of noise. It needs to have a special part of the city, I think, for it. I'm thinking like a whole valley to itself, you know, like off in the distance, or where they go to the festivals and stuff. Gotta have a spot. Maybe right underneath the mountain. Right up here. That would be a good spot if you ask me, like right here. Maybe we'll do that right before you leave, so don't leave yet. Because we have the road coming here, so we're gonna put it anywhere. It should be like right under the mountain. On the edge. On the edge of everything. Where is it again? Monuments. Festival area must be placed along roadside. Why do you always want to be placed along roadside? Be placed along roadside. Okay. Okay. We'll make a straight road from here. We're gonna make a straight road like that. That is it. We have a rock on the one side, which is a little glitched, and a tree over there. But it's the wrong color road. Hey, that's okay. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the park, Thingamabob, wherever it was, monuments. Slope is too steep. Well, I think that if you ask me, if you're at a concert, that's the place to go to a concert. Except we're going to do some move it on it. We are going to move it up so it doesn't look so funky. And I'm going to connect the two roads together there. And now we have to bring up all of that area. That road looks too far down now. Doesn't look right anymore. There we go. I'm gonna need some power out there. Nearest power is up on top of the mountain there, so bring in the power lines. Well, we'll come across the mountain. Well, we don't want to demolish the beautiful view, so we'll come in from below, which is not gonna work. So, where do we go? Where do we go? You know, we'll give them their own power. We don't want to demolish the rear bit. Why do you get black roads? I probably downloaded a modification, actually. Do I have black roads? They look pretty gray to me. I don't know what the normal color is, but I do have some mods running, different styles of roads that I download on the internet. I'm playing the Windows version, so it has more access to more mods. I think we're going to bring in a power line. They're not going to connect properly. Trust me, I spent hours trying to fix that problem sometimes. We're going to need some water. Now that they'll have water out here, they can have the concerts. You have upgrades, you have ad campaigns, premium studios, expenses. Try to make some money first. Concerts coming up. It's the first month, but those are the concerts that are coming. It's going to be a while for the concerts to happen. We need to get some transportation here. We don't really have any transportation there right now yet. Mika. Nah, I'm not stating. You're not stating. Bye. Mika rocks. I'm not stating. I think you're trying to say you're not staying. Welcome for the moment you were here. I'm reading the chat. There we go. There we go. We've got it. And this is courtesy of Jay Carmichael. He donated this pack to us so we can have it in the game now. I don't see the people coming there yet, but we now have it. Thank you, John Carmichael. for that. I appreciate that. Awesome thing to have now in the game. I was going to buy it, but I just hadn't got to it yet, so he got to it before me, unfortunately. Beat me to it. But it's always nice of that, because now we have that for the stream. We still got to put the big stadium in as well. Where to build that, I don't know, but we'll start with that, because it's kind of a vision to be like an industrial park here. That's, in the meantime, we have a little industrial park on the side of the thing, but Galaxy G. Okay, so I'm not here long because it's 12:06 a.m. It's pretty late here too for me too. It's 10:06 a.m. Just wanted to stop by. Oh, thank you. I'm playing my City Skylines today. I'm going to start doing that more on Saturdays instead of Sundays. It used to be City Skylines every Sunday, but I'm thinking about timing and when I play games and what will be better. I'm starting to think that Saturdays should be more for City Skylines, I think. Leaving Sundays open for multiplayer games, whether it be Minecraft or other games. Then people can play with me, because I have a friend who wants to play with me lots, and he's like, when are you going to play with me? You only have one day off a week. I'm like, well, I play City Skylines on Sundays, so I never get to play with my friend, and it kind of is bums me out sometimes, because I want to play with him and never get to play the games with him that I want to play. Can't do residential here, it's going to be too noisy. I think we're going to take out these guys too. Oh, look at that. Aren't they happy? We can put that back. This area, though, is going to be a commercial area. We need some commercial somewhere. Right up that whole area. What has happened since the last stream? Not much. New city. Expanded a bit. This is a totally new one. I had last stream ended whereas we're ended on the rail lines. I connected the rail lines across underneath there, all the way across. We got it going over here now. We've got some developing going on in this area now, so that there's people in that area and that area. We got some higher commercial here, some higher residential mixed in here, with some lower around too. So should add for nice look. John Carmichael donated the big sound wave or whatever it's called events, and so now we have this concert area, which is nice. Now we have concerts. Other than that, started developing up this mountain here. Oh, we made our first interchange in the game. Graded this this cross stop here. We made an interchange now. That should help with general traffic coming up and down that way. Well, this would technically be called an interchange, but not completely full interchange. This kind of could be considered one too, but it's more of an intersection. What is the second info button? Second info button? You mean like up here? That's disasters. There's regular info button, and then there's disasters, and that's a natural disasters, which I have currently turned off. Thank you. We need water. John was right. Oh, you know what? We don't need water. We need water pipes. It's thank you. It's another city. It's gonna come. I want to do a mixture in this city, a lot more lower residential mixed in with high density versus just doing all high density in massive neighborhoods. Just to try to give it a more of a interesting look, kind of. Lots of times I do heavy density, and all I end up doing is like grid after grid after grid after grid, and then I hit my population capacity, which my game can't really handle 240,000. So I just need to not spend too much money on what I'm trying to say, roads. I think we're going to have a high road budget in the city. One thing we haven't done is any taxis yet. I'll put some taxis into the world. But I don't want to use very vital land for that. There's some land right here that we could utilize. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, I think they'll like the infrastructure. We're trying to give them some stuff so they can, like, be able to live. We'll give them that many right now. Could put in some taxi stands, I think. We'll put one in over here. Turn on some anarchy maybe with it. Give them another taxi stand over on the other side of the city. This area that's supposed to be the... We'll give them a taxi stand right there. At that train stop. I wonder if I can put one right on the train stop there. Can't, but I can anarchy one in there. Do one on that train stop there. And I'll put one over there. A little bit of anarchy on that one. I think that's pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we need some water.
I wanna follow you. I wanna follow you.
Thank you, CX Demon Gaming. Appreciate that. The follow, that's always appreciated. Kind of surprised me. I'm kind of like starting to get tired. Not a long day of streaming. Normally I play this game like sometimes 8 hours, 10 hours on a Sunday, but I'm mixing my days up. I think I'm going to start doing this more on Saturdays now, so I can do a mixture games on Sundays instead of just saying City Skylines only, because over almost the whole year that's almost all I played on Sundays, and I feel bad when I cheat on City Skylines, but I like it. I like playing this game. You got my notification on Discord? Oh, nice. Got that Discord notifications. I'm glad you joined the Discord. Yes, I'm going to try to play this a little more on Saturdays, I think. I'm going to try to play earlier on Saturdays. Just today, I did work today, and I got home quite late. And by the time I finally settled down, I was like, okay, I'm going to stream. It was like 9 o'clock, so your time pretty late. I will try to be, depending on if I work Saturdays, I'm going to try to get Saturdays off for winter. And if I can, that would give me Saturdays. But, you know, every second Saturday would be nice to have off, you know. I've been working so much, but it'll be snow on the ground pretty soon where I live. Just not here yet. I think it might be time to upgrade this area before we bring this road across, because we're going to bring this road across, and this whole area is going to have some type of, like, I don't know, some type of access. I don't know if I want to do that yet today. I'm not even sure how I'm going to do that. I can tell you one thing is going to change. Right now we're going to show you what I'm going to do. This section here is going to be a raised section. Right here and here. Here and here. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. That's how it's going to happen. Something like that. A little bit of move it just to make things nicer. But with that eventually going that way, we have a street there right now, so we'll just kind of fix that piece. Eventually that's coming across as a highway bridge across. But This area is going to need some form of an interchange. Right now, the traffic's already backing up pretty bad. We don't really have much space, so we might end up doing the exact same thing we did down over here, where we built over the edge, just like that, with pillars. That's what I think we might end up doing. Someone asked a question about my comment. I got the Discord. You're welcome. Hey, Swizzlerz, nice stream. Can you please show the tiles I have? The tiles. Sorry, did I miss that? I'm sorry, my bad. We show you the tiles I'm using right now. Tiles. How do you do that? Oh yeah, there you go. Currently, those are the two I've started with. The starting tile, I moved this direction because I'm heading towards the water. I thought by the time I develop this, we might get enough to get the other things. Is this day and night in this game? Yes, only if you have the expansion pack called After Dark DLC. It's downloadable content, but it will give you that ability. I should do a DDI or DDDI interchange. My city, it works perfectly. DDI or DDD, a diamond diverged interchange. That would be pretty challenging for me to build in that small, a diverging diamond interchange. Oof. Right there? I don't know if I could do that. We don't have the space. Maybe if it was like the main highway, I could maybe try to do one of those. Next tile. Welcome, Chronic, to the game. I've kind of been talking about possibly doing this one so we have more highway access. All the development along the highway would be nice, as well as continuing the residential development this direction, and then connecting this road and redirecting it to connect over here somehow, and having the bridge go across from this point here, across this water at that. I'm not totally sure yet. Something like that. That's kind of what we've been about. You got to get going. Yeah, there is snow effects if you have the snow DLC, but I currently had snow turned off when I was playing. I might turn that on at some point and try that in the cities at some point, but yes, rain effects, I don't know as much, but definitely snow. But Galaxy says on YouTube there that I think it's got to go because it's getting late. Good night. Alright, we'll see you next time, man. As for the rain effects, I don't know if rain affects this game. I don't know if there was a rain effect, but this is not a snow map, so snow doesn't affect it on this map. As for maybe this direction, would be nice to connect to this highway, because this highway doesn't connect to any other highway yet. But if I do that, there'll be a bunch of highway traffic going through, so I'd have to be prepared to bypass the roads really fast and upgrade roads just to take that traffic through the city, because that's going to cause lots of congestion. Especially right now, we only have one entrance in and out of the city, which is over here. I'll take you guys down to the entrance if you want to see where it looks like. And the entrance to the city right now is here, which is still pretty heavy traffic. As you can see, pretty heavy traffic. Now it's definitely filling up the traffic circle. All these guys trying to go. I might actually turn off that. Actually, let's get. Sorry, wrong. What did I do? I didn't want to do that. What I want to do is get into here and turn some prioritizations on this intersection. Now we're kind of yielding those, and that's now the priority. And if we do that, yield. And I'm also going to make a change now. This one is straight. This lane goes straight. This lane also goes straight, and that lane goes straight. I'm going to take out this node on both sides. And if they don't like it, you know what, they can just deal with it. Or what are they going to do? They're just going to drive straight down the road then. Instead of trying to turn lanes right there, and because they all want to be in a different spot, well, They'll just have to go a different route. This guy's trying to cross over, so. Those two lanes do seem to be the more favorited lanes, so kind of that should hopefully, getting that traffic on that moving a little bit better should hopefully clear up the incoming traffic coming into the city, because there are other directions that traffic might want to go too. Right now I have it wide open. They can turn any direction to any one of those roads. Yeah. It's not too bad if you don't mind. Don't think. I might turn this into a 4-lane section right here, though. Not too bad, but probably could use with a 4-lane section right there. I'm gonna give them 4 lanes. You should build a few exits from the highway to the grid. Yeah, but the problem is it's outside of my boundaries, and I don't have that mod activated that allows me to build outside of my outside, so I'd have to claim that section. But I would like to buy that as really the next one if I can't. If this becomes too much, like, it's just have to figure it out ever so often and be like, okay, well, what's wrong? Now that I've prioritized that direction has priority, yielding this to there, it does seem to be a lot smoother, so that should really help with the traffic flow. We have some heavy spots there, but we've really cleaned it up. Not nearly as bad as it was. We have our major intersections here and there throughout the map. This area definitely. One guy suggested a diverging diamond interchange. Ooh. Excuse me. The diverging diamond interchange is a very complicated new interchange. They actually built one in Calgary, Alberta. They built the first one in Canada, I think it was in Calgary, Alberta. It just opened a few weeks ago. I haven't drove on it yet, but it looks interesting. If I do anything here, we're probably gonna make a change here and give an access, I think, right up here. That's one thing I think it's going to happen. Let's knock it out on that. And not what I wanted to click on. I want to move the whole power pole, not just the power pole itself. That should work. 3 million so I can get a tile. I know I can get a tile, but I haven't filled up my tiles as it is. We still have this area to build and this area. When I have these areas built, I will. I'm a tile junkie. I really like to fill my tiles up before I get the next tile. Or else the problem is I'd start buying 4 or 5 tiles for no reason, and I've done that so many times on other maps. Or if I just want to build a bypass road, I'll buy like 5 tiles in one shot to build a bypass road. But I very much like to fill my tiles up as best I can. I think I'm going to turn this into one right here. I'm going to make another interchange, so they'll have one eventually right here too. I'll make one right there. Whoop. Whoops. Control Z. Can I do that? My bad. Oh, whoops. 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 Did I just literally place that? I did. Whoops. Can I get a boom replay for that? Just so everyone can see my whoops. Yeah, I'll watch him use a little bit of glitching going on there. And I don't know if it worked. Not listening to me. It's not listening to me. It's supposed to say boom replay. There we go. I don't know how well that's going to look for y'all. But if you're hopefully not on a really small screen, but if you are, I just want to see this thing, see what it looks like. Oh, I missed it. I think I missed it. Did we catch it? I think we might have saw just the placement of it. So there, we're going to break this at this point. Well, we're going to have another one there too, so we have snapping off. Snapping on now. Control snap, snap, snap. And that's like glitched. Oh, we have an extra node there. Kind of good, because I didn't think I had an extra node there. How do I have so many nodes right there all of a sudden? I didn't make more nodes. Just one node across. That's all I wanted. I did a replay thing. It's something I utilize when I do stuff, and I just say I want it, and it does it for me. I don't want to say the word out loud because it's a voice-activated system, but you can add it to your live stream by going to BOOMREPLAY, and it's .t. Oh, sorry, no, that's not it. It's a BOOM.TV is the website. And if you go there, you can add that to your live streams, and it's voice activated, or people can get engaged and stream. If it's set to Mixer, so if you're on Mixer, you can actually activate it yourself if you're watching by typing !BOOM. But if you're like me, that could be a problem. I like to. It happens automatically on its own, but sometimes I'll call it out. Get the system to run itself. And we're going to roll right there. I'm going to use a bit of more move it magic. And we're going to move it and adjust this one. Because the industrial park definitely is going to want better access roads. And that should help with the industrial park that we got going on up here on top. Oh, look at that. They're already heading down. Now that should help for a while. And we go like this, we can probably go like that, and something like that. look at that. That's... and shake it up a bit, and sometimes will fix itself. This one is kind of glitched too. We're going to bring that one down a bit so it's not so bad. And now they have another interchange. Now this one will do this industrial park right here. Currently the traffic's all going the other route, which is not too bad, but might give them a crossway that goes just across from here to here. Look at all those taxis heading out. That's like bad. What I could do, I could just go switch traffic lights. What we're gonna do is we're gonna turn on control traffic lights, which is what's that option, right? Junction restrictions, change traffic levels, manual traffic lights. We're gonna turn this on a green for a while till we clear that whole area. I think that was our opening of our taxis. We opened all the taxis and never actually got the taxis to move. And so we added all those taxis to the game, to the city, and we let them go. Which isn't the greatest. I'm just thinking, I want to make a one-way road. Eventually there's going to be an interchange here we've talked about, and I'm going to make a one-way road that's going to connect up with that interchange from below. But we're just going to place the idea of it for now. It looks similar to the other side one over there too. But I think what we're going to also do is change this right now. We raised up here, 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 and here. And if we do that, I'm gonna give a different way out of the down there. People will be able to leave and hit the highway faster instead of going all the way around and over that way. Well, yeah. But we have to adjust things a bit because that's gonna be right there. That's gonna be right there. And I still gotta bring that up to the same height, if not higher. Because unfortunately, another option is I drop the height of the road at that point and then kind of raise the road up. Well, I could do that actually because there's a bit of hill there. So we could lower the road at this point coming across there, but there we go. We're first guys are going actually on that access out. Well, they'll use it that way. Oh, look at that. I just realized something. Really? I can click a node and hit, like, keyboards and stuff? I didn't know that. Excuse me. I'm burping a lot today. Keep drinking too much, too. Not sure what happened there. But our boat options just got broke. No. Check it out. Let's see what's going on with our boats. Oh no, look at that. Remember that time when I randomly dropped that thingamabobber down in the water by accident? Yeah, that broke our ferry pathway. That should hopefully fix itself in time. Looks like it's kind of fixing itself right now. No lag, how is that? New map, that's why, man. New map does wonders for the lag. We don't have 100,000+ people in the city. This city's only 12,000, 16,000 people. So now you can't hear me. I'm sorry. My bad. My bad. Welcome, Virgilus, if you missed that whole part. Moving city skylines over to Saturdays from Sundays. And we will probably have to name a section for you. We have Mika Rook's Flats. He was here earlier in watching a little bit. I think this one's named after Carlick. It's named after somebody else. Ivy Park, possibly. I don't know. That's the problem. Is the names after a while I don't remember, and I feel bad if I delete somebody. But yeah, only 16K. It's a new city. Ugh. So if my cities get over 100,000, 130,000, you're really gonna feel lag. 150,000, you're definitely frames are dropping. So that's kind of one of the reasons why I started a new city, because it was too big. It was big, and I have some ideas that I want to do differently with this one. But with this one already, it's a new city, but the problem we have is we are, as you can see, mountains. Mountains, mountains, mountains. There's really very little buildable land. So, a name on a bridge. You want a bridge? I can give you this big bridge. You can have this bridge. This is like an important bridge. It's like a main bridge in the city. How do you change the name? I can turn off, move it. Alright, we'll give you this one. For now. You can have the main bridge in town. Virgilus. Here, the people on YouTube are probably going to wonder, who's Virgilus? He's watching on YouTube, on Twitch right now. I'll have to name something after someone else too, just to be fair. Virgilus 0. Now, does that give you the whole highway too? It does. You get the whole highway going through now. But that's bridge, bridge, bridge. We're gonna edit that part. That's a glitch there. The bridge should have said bridge, and this should say highway, but I don't know what's up with that. Let's see if I put highway on it. Highway. Is the bridge going to go back to highway? No, it does say highway across the bridge. That's too bad. Maybe if I edit the bridge section, let's say we make half a section like that, and then we'll edit it back to a full piece. See if it kicks it back over. No, still says highway. That's interesting. Yeah, you knew what you were doing when you got the whole highway section going on. He scammed me? Well, tear it up. Oh, tear it up. Oh, you love it. You love that you got the main highway. Well, it doesn't look right if you have Olive Bridge and Vergless Highways, so we have to call the other one Vergless Highway too. Verglus 0. Did I go space on that one? Highway. Yeah, I think that's what we did. So you're gonna have the highway going both sides, both directions. Then it goes to the other direction, goes to the other highway. But now to make it fair, yeah, you have the main. This is the intercity highway. All it is it's kind of like a main road. It's to speed up people from this side driving to this side of the map over here, without having just a regular road, because it's such a far distance. So I thought I'd highway it through, and then alternatively there's a little road that kind of goes up and around, and they could take the old road too, which has development on it, but it's now has new interchange there. And well, we're starting the interchange that's going to be over here. Is the bypass for coming over to downtown-ish, well, this little area here, so they can get up and onto the highway faster. And eventually this is going to be a bridge here, and it's going to fly across over there. And it will be a main highway as it goes through the whole area, because it's going to cross over that side soon. But to be fair, Jordan's here too on YouTube, so we have to name something after Jordan now. So does Jordan want the next main road, that's just this main road all the way through here into town? I could give you the main road here. The actual main initial road. The only problem is if we change the name, it's going to replace the homes. Well, thank you. I'm trying. I'm trying to make it look half kind of decent. I was planning this to build something here, but I wasn't sure if I was going to go straight across, or at that time if I was going to go across this way. I was thinking I'd go this way, but it didn't happen, or go and come across somehow, but I'm trying to plan. Like, we even have trains now. So we have a train route here, which kind of is mixed around, and it's coming around, and we're going to have a port spot here for the cargo, but it's not really turned on right now because we don't have a cargo terminal yet for anywhere else. And that train will go right along and then comes right down into this area. And people actually use it. 159 this week used it going that way, and from that way 143 have used it. So it's pretty quick. They could take the boats too, you know. I've really incorporated use of these thingamabobbers here as river crossings. 402 people have used it this week, and they just go across the river back and forth. And actually gets used a lot. I've got one there. I've got one going up the mountain here from the boats. They don't use this one as often. this is a very quiet terminal for ferries, but we do have another one of those river crossings right here, and this one's used by 34 a week. 0 people use that boat. Well, that's horrible. You got this boats and no one's using them. 5 people per week. That's costing me how much money for these boats? $96 for one person. Time to get rid of the boats. 2, 4, 0, 0, 4. Yeah, that's a problem. 13 used that one. That's not bad. 98 and 52. So everyone's using the boats on this side. And they're all going this way right now. Can you show my... See how I start? Okay, you want to see the start of the map? Okay. This is the start of the map. We only have the one entrance into the highway, into the city right now. And I did use a traffic circle right at the start. Instead of fixing the traffic caused by starting, can build taxi depots in different places of the city. That's a good point too. We could do that. Could spread the taxis out. Is the traffic still a problem from the taxis though? It's not really anymore. You know, there's like 2 in line there. But like this will eventually be an interchange as well. It's coming. I just haven't built it yet. But the start of the city you're talking about is more this area here. It's a nice little bit of a traffic circle right off the beginning, and it seems to work pretty well versus what I normally would have a stop. So it keeps it moving around. And then I do have the train cars going through here. And it's mostly main roaded all the way in the city around this development there. And then that's what eventually connects across that way or goes that way and becomes like the localized highway, kind of like there. But the initial is mostly just a little residential area with some heavy density in some spots of it. I'm trying not to do 100% just tower high density all the time like I normally do or end up doing. And I kind of want to have this map to be more. Back, you're so sleepy. I'm definitely going to bed soon. I'm sleepy. Can you tell? I'll be going to bed soon. But yeah, this is actually working pretty good for under 20,000 people. It's the only entrance, and we're 16,000. I did have some traffic issues. We had to do some priority changes on this intersection here. There was a node glitch error going on where they're trying to change lanes, but we hit to traffic right now. We could check out the traffic areas in the city. Definitely, that's a main intersection right there. It's got 5 points, right? So definitely traffic things. We're Insomniac team. I gotta go to bed because Chipster wants... I don't know if we're doing it tomorrow, but my goal has been to get up earlier so I can stream with him earlier on Sundays because he's in Britain. So if I go to bed right now, I could try to get up for like 6. 9 to 5, 10 to 6, 11 to 7, 7 a.m. If I got up at 7, started streaming. And if he's available tomorrow and streaming, I could do a co-op stream with him. But more houses, less density, kind of what I want to do. But here's at the same time, this is the other problem. Beautiful big map of almost all hills, so you don't have a lot of high density areas to build. So I think in time this area will be developed into almost all high density, possibly. We are having some traffic issues here with a road. I might 4-lane upgrade that stretch. Let's get to the 4-lane upgrade. Oh, that's a nice one. 4-lane with a 1-lane parking. Bus and biking lane. Ooh, or just a biking lane. I like that. These mods are nice that I got. Oop, did I use the wrong road? Hopefully I didn't lose my buildings, but that should help with that. Oh, you gotta get going? Alright. I'll quit then. I could play this game for like 10 hours straight, no problem. It's like, I'm not used to streaming only, what has this been? 2.5 hours playing City Skylines. I'm like, this is nothing. Like, give me like, I want 10 hours to play it straight, but you go off to bed too? Oh, Minecraft Girl rocks. Thanks for staying by this long. I didn't realize you're still here. I hope you've enjoyed my little bit of different game. Probably gonna play some Minecraft tomorrow, but I'm definitely gonna go to bed too. But this is one of my favorite creative games in the world. It's a massive city builder. You can do anything you can imagine, you can build it. But I'm still imagining where this road is going. And I can tell you, I was thinking about this section here so much, this bridge, that I've actually already built it in my mind and what it's going to look like. The funny thing is, I haven't actually done it yet. It's actually going to be a bit of a curve. What I've been thinking about is curving the highways this way and going underneath themselves as they follow the riverfront that way, instead of curving off that way. But I was thinking something like that. And I don't know. I'm not sure about that anymore. You love this game? Awesome. I love this game too. It is so much fun. And you know what we didn't even get into? We didn't get into prop placement, all the fun things you could do with that, with the mods. Like, we can get into high detail, where you go into, say, for instance, let's pick this spot right down in here. Well, see how barren it is? You could say, well, I want to put in some tree shrubs right here. Let's put some shrubs right here. I'll put a big, nice tree right over there. And, oh, it's a bit bigger tree right about there. You know, something like that. Just to make it look pretty, like the beautification you could do. Well, let's put in a small, ooh, that's a big tree. Let's go one tree over there. I haven't even got into that stuff. You know, let's beautify that a little bit. Do other things too. I have another prop that I like to use a lot. It's over here somewhere. Oh, here it is. Hedges. That's not it, though. There it is. So we've got to turn on P prop placement for this. So Control P, prop placement's on. Shift P, there we go. Say we want to put in a walk thing along the railroad. We could say, well, let's go from here. Yeah, let's not do it that way. Let's go singles. We'll go brush size. There should be an option to bring up detail. There we go. Here's the commands. Let's go straight line. Roll. There we go. This is where it goes kind of bad. Spacing, I think, is off a little bit on this. We have fencing mode turned on now by doing it that way. Like, what if we turned off fencing mode? You're like, alright, there we go. Now we made a nice big kind of green hedge kind of right along there, so then we're going to put another one there. Now I just go off that and go to placement again, edit that one, place that one down, probably take out that one while I'm at it. And the things you can do in this game, like, alright, let's run them right along there for a bit. And go back to that point, and we'll just put in a piece right there. And that house has them already around it, so it actually kind of looks funky. There we go. One of the little things you could do easily and be like, alright, let's put in some trees now. One big tree in between. Oh, it's a really big tree, so let's go a bit smaller. Okay, we'll go one right here, one right there. With that really big tree that we're just looking at, right there, another one right there. There we go. Makes for a bit nicer city. One thing we didn't do is that road on the other side, so let's quickly place that something down. My bad. And make sure you don't place when you're not meaning to place. Same building over and over there. Now we can change the angle a bit and close in on that. Now we have a nice hedge on both sides of the rail. Sorry about that. If you find that kind of boring, you can watch that stuff on full speed on YouTube, where people spend hours and hours and hours and hours and hours doing what I just did. They do it like, they recorded them doing it like really high detail accuracy, and then they speed it up like 20 times faster, so you just like do. They're doing stuff so quick, and you're like, what the heck are they doing? You can't even see what they're doing. They're doing it so fast. I've watched some of the videos, and they're definitely cool. You can almost change things too. So, for instance, like what they'll do sometimes is they'll turn on their brush tools. So, for instance, they got brush tools, not water, but brush. And maybe what they'll do is go and paint things. So let's go a little bit. That's a little big. Let's a little bit smaller than that. Let's go single size there. And they'll come in there and paint a little bit over. And then they'll be like, okay, well, I want to have that rail line all nice and done up in the center. So just to make it look the same, that's what they'll sometimes do. They'll paint along it. Oh, look at that, John. You was right. I missed that one right there. And they'll put a little bit of that. Sometimes my downtown areas having cars on the sides of the roads is ugly, so I disable parking in the roads with the traffic precedence. Oh, really? then where do the people park if you don't have parking? You could do that if you wanted to, but I don't know. I think parking is part of the game. What I haven't really done much of is parking lots. I did try building one in my last city. We built one by the stadium, an actual working parking lot, which turned out pretty good. But now we painted that a little bit. That looks a bit better. If it really was a smart person, I would have come and moved all this up just a little bit more before. But I don't know if I disable the cars. I've never thought about that in parking lots. Yeah, you can actually. I have a mod for that. It's there's this general parking lots where you can put parking lot textures down and place the actual parking lot texture. And it looks like that. Or I gotta look for the working ones, and I don't know if I have it actually turned on right now. It might be an asset that I don't have actually activated. Yeah, I might have turned that off. Not sure. Yeah, I've turned a few assets off, if I remember correctly, when I updated because of the latest update. Some of my stuff wasn't running, so I think I turned off that asset. That's my bad. What stages did I try it? With stages. Cool city. Ah, thank you. Well, we have to move some stuff because unfortunately I put that in the wrong spots. Gotta adjust the tree shrubs now just a bit over. There we go. I think that looks pretty good. So I'm gonna end it there. I'll hopefully try to play the game at least once next week before the date before I stream it again, and at least turn on some of my assets again. So I think I have turned off almost everything, and some of my mods are turned off, which I thought were on. I'm gonna check to make sure they are updating properly and get the latest versions and stuff. But now we have a pretty little area with nice hedging around the rail line. I kind of like that, how that turned out. And we'll turn off P off. There we go. Let's save on that. Save game. Ooh, for the Minecrafter. I'm sorry. I gotta show you something cool. I wonder if I have it on. I might have it turned off. It's an asset, I think. Ooh, I have it shut off right now. Shoot, I'm sorry. It's one of my assets that's turned off. I literally have a Minecraft park that you could build in the game, but it's turned off. I'm gonna have to add it back to the game. So I'm gonna call this latest save. It's called latest save. I need a screenshot really fast before we're done. Ooh, look at the northern lights. They look neat. Turn off EML. I think it's F8. Is it F8, I think, or F12? You guys know? Haha, it was F12. It's a coming. Unfortunately, you see the squares of the map because I'm edged it right along the edge. And we'll take a screenshot right there. Or not. Maybe I'll go along this route. And go F12 right there. Oop, wrong one. There we go. There's a mod to change day and time and climate. Yes, there is. There are mods for everything. They're amazing mods. You can mod it up. I have so many mods. If you want to see the list of my mods, but which ones are disabled, I'll show you right now. Quit to main menu. And I have almost all the assets that I downloaded are disabled right now too, which I should probably look at enabling again. Because some of my stuff I wanted wasn't there. Ugh. Content manager. Assets are currently disabled is like all of this. I downloaded somebody's list of assets at some point. So yeah, I've got a ton of assets. Color corrections are the ones I use. I like my favorite one is the LUT one V1, I think is the one I'm using right now. Something LUT. Mods, pretty much 25, 81 spaces, adaptive cross visibility. These ones are turned off right now. Any road connections outside. I think we're going to turn that on, but I think that's a glitching one right now. Auto line color, we're going to have that on. I like that one. Automatic emptying, extended cemeteries. Yeah, I'll turn that one on. City vitals, that one I want back on. Cloud toggler, well, I'll turn that on too. Cross the line, build infrastructure outside city limits. I think that's the one that I just already said that. Yeah, that's the one I want to build again. I wanted to do that so that I could edit the highway outside of my city. CSL, don't care about that. Decal props, add support for large decal sizes and tiling. Yeah, we'll turn that on. Command master, not turning that on right now. Disable zone check, not turned on. Dynamic resolution, turning that off. Enhanced mouse light is on. Enhanced zoom continued down to 1.7. We'll turn that off right now. Toolbar, extended toolbar. Oh, I want that back on, like that. And all those ones are running. Fine road tool 1.3 and fine road anarchy and extra landscaping tools are on. All those. FPS is off. Hard mode. Oh. Traffic lights is on. Improved content manager, enhanced mods, and asset panels. I will turn that one back on. Improved public transportation currently turned off. I might turn it back on eventually. And a few more move its more network stuff, more beautification, loading screen mod, multi-track station enabler. Have that off right now. Network extensions on. Network skins. That's the one if you were asking about the different colors. That could be that one right there, maybe. No radioactive deserts on. No seagulls. No one-way street arrows. And pedestrian crossings. So I can add pedestrian crossings. Which reminds me I should have put some in that area when I did that latest area. Styles I don't really download yet. I should probably try that again. Last time I did a style, it kind of messed up the whole thing, so I deleted it and yeah, eventually fix itself, but currently subscribed workshop items. Tons of items. That's that. It's a great game. If you haven't got it, you definitely should get it. It's always on sale too. You just gotta put it on your wish list and eventually it's gonna show up. And you can get her, go and get some stuff for it, get some mods, have fun messing around. Just gotta play it. Gotta play it, that's for sure. But as always, if you haven't already, ooh, look at that, we got a screenshot. I'm gonna use one of those for the caption of today. You follow me at Swizzlerz, SWIZZ, LERZ. I'm gonna come back tomorrow. I'm gonna do some Minecraft or something, possibly. We'll see what time I get up. I'm gonna go to bed right now and hopefully go get a good sleep. But I have to go to a birthday party tomorrow, so I will not be streaming all day like I did last weekend. It's SWIZZ LERZ on Twitter, Xbox, and Steam. If you haven't added me on any of those, please do so, because soon we're gonna have Better Together to the whole world. And if you haven't already added me and I haven't added you back, it'll be hard for us to play. And yeah, I'm hoping to maybe get around. I'm thinking about maybe getting around, but we'll talk about that another day. Anyways, we'll talk to you guys all later. Bye.
You're watching Swizzlerz Zone.